Annie Sprinkles, Passionate Painted Lady. Welcome to my page. My name is Ann Appler. My friends call me Annie Sprinkles. You see the red light? That means I'm live. Not, hit me up on hashtag replay. When you come in, please tell me where you're coming from. And if you're a viewer, please definitely let me know so I can welcome you. And if you're a returning Facebook family friend, please do the same. I love to create. I love to garden, jump, but most of all, I love to inspire others. Welcome to my page. Tonight, we are going to do a garland. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Tracy. Teresa. Brendan. How's everybody tonight? Everybody good tonight? Trying to pull myself up on the tablet and hopefully I can see a few more people. I see Brenda. I see Teresa, Anne-Marie, Stacy. Hello, Anne-Marie. Anyway, I wanted to make a garland tonight, and basically it's all going to be out of Dollar Tree items. So, I got this. This is just a pumpkin bush. Remember when we were at Michael's? Hello, Judy from Colorado. Welcome. So, I took the pumpkins off. And I'm going to make a garland. But these you get, I think they come 3 to a bush, and they're called pumpkin filler. So, I took the pumpkins off. And I'm using the felt. And I forgot to pull that. Hold on. I'm using Crafter Square white felt, black felt, and this I got last year. Buffalo checks. They're my favorite. So I'm using that. So what I did was I cut the squares in 8 inches in length, 1 inch wide. The strips, I should say. Not squares. They're not squares. Strips. Same thing with this. Same thing with the white. Then, I wanted pumpkins. Hello, Janice, Robin King, Mary, Elizabeth, Carmen, Michelle, Sylvia. You're from Louisiana. I'm trying to say Erlyn McCord. Good evening. It is very hot. Oh, in Missouri, God bless. Deborah Wright, Holly, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I'm going to take these pumpkins and I'm going to buffalo check them. So what I did basically, I'm trying to get the squares so I can give you exact dimensions. They're 5 inches by 5 inches. They're 5 by 5 squares. And these are foam pumpkins. Like I said, I just pulled them off the vine. I found them at the Dollar Tree a while ago. I'm going to take this. This is just a paintbrush. And I'm going to put a hole in it. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put a hole. See? It's a hole. You got to make it a little bit bigger. Hello, Pat Connors. How are you tonight? Nice to see you. I lost you there for a minute. You did. And you're just making a hole. These are foam. So you're going to, let me put it down here so you can see. So you make it, this is how I did it. You might be able to do it. You make it like in a diamond shape. And then you just work this in and tuck it. That's all you do. I'm hoping you can see it. That's all you're doing. And Barry is in the house tonight. He stayed up. He got plenty of rest. And all I'm doing is tucking this. If you can't use your nails, use your paint thing and tuck it in there. It goes. And I'm just folding because I don't want any like loose ends. And I'm just tucking it in there. That's all I'm doing. See? That's how simple it is. See? I'm done. And this was a 5x5 square. And you don't need to use buffalo checks. You can use anything. So, I got an old stick. This is just a stick. And all I'm going to do is take this stick. And I'm going to cut it approximately, I would say, a 1/2 inch. This has a big knot on this end, so we're going to use this. I say a 1/2 inch. This is a dried old stick that I picked up when walking the dog. And see, that's what it looks like. And see that I have no glue in here, no glue whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is put glue in it. And then I'm going to stick the stick in there. And that's how I made my pumpkins. It's not hard. It's not hard. Hello, Virginia. Prayers for everyone that needs it. Amen. Hello, Madonna. So that's how I made this pumpkin. It's a 5x5 square. I don't know if you've seen these before. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. So this is how I'm making my pumpkins. So I made 6 of them. I used 2 vines. Again, these are the pumpkins. These little pumpkins. So you get 3. I'm using 6. And then I cut the felt 8 inches long, 1 inch wide. And I just made strips. I did this before. I did it on a rabbit. Hello, Carol. Hello, Valerie from Nova Scotia. Hello, Nancy and Judy. So now I'm going to make the garland. It's not really that difficult. I'm using twine. So you need a little bit of patience. That's it. So I'm going to start with a black piece. And I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to take a buffalo check piece. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because Dollar Tree's material is one-sided. But if you buy it at Joann, you don't have to do this. So I'm going to fold that in half. And I'm going to take a white piece. And I'm going to fold that in half. I'm basically just going to make loops. That's all I'm going to do. And some of my pieces are not cut straight, so it's no big deal. So all I'm going to do is make sure it's folded in half. I got my twine in here. And then all I'm going to do is put a dot of glue on and fold it. Put a dot of glue and fold it. And I'm going to repeat this process until I get it to the length that I want. Now I'm doing it, I want to leave a little bit up the top. You don't want to do it right where the garland is. I mean, right where the cord is. So you're going to end up with this, and you're just going to keep repeating. And all this is material and felt. That's it. So I'm going to take a black piece. Then I'm going to take a buffalo check. And then I'm going to take a white piece. And I got them all laid out in order, so it makes it easier for me. Then I'm going to fold them in half. Hello, Patricia. And I'm going to repeat this process. And this one probably doesn't look like an inch, but that's okay. Fold them in half. And it's got some things hanging, but that's alright. And I'll hang this up tomorrow, but I'm going to show you how it comes out. Them pumpkins, though, are so darn cute. They didn't have the bigger pumpkins. You can use the bigger pumpkins. You can use whatever you want. Doesn't have to be pumpkins. I decided since it was fall, that's what I would do. And you want it so you can move it, you know what I mean? So this way I can move it. And see how it's going to build up. You just keep going. Repeat the process. Hello, Bernadette. I was in the not the Goodwill. Darn it. The DT today. I ran in real quick. I did not see the dinosaur. I am looking for your dinosaur. They didn't even know what I was talking about. They thought I was crazy. But that's okay. So that's all I'm doing is laying strips. And this is felt. This is what I used. I used the Dollar Tree pumpkins, the Dollar Tree felt, black and white. And this is a lot of felt, trust me, for $1. And then I gotten this last year. So, I gotten this last year. So all I'm doing is gluing it down now. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to keep repeating this process. Once you get the biggest part of this is cutting the strips. I use this board and I forget what it's called. It's okay. I've been looking here too. I went to 3G after work and the calendars were gone. Oh, Mary. Hello, Betty. Bernadette is looking for the dinosaur. Wait a minute. I'll be talking. It's black, yeah. Buffalo check and white. That has the pop-up. She's looking for her grandson and she can't find him in her area. So I started looking for her up here. I'm hoping to help her out. You know how grandkids are. They gotta have it. So, we're just repeating this process until I get a decent length. I could always add more. I hope I'm not boring you to tears. Hello from Arizona. Hello, Annette. Yeah, she just needs one. It's for her grandson. So I'm just repeating. So see how it's like, and you want it so it moves. See how it's coming along now? It didn't look too good. I want to leave a good end. So again, I'm going to pull this down. I'm doing black. And I cut my strips into 8 inches. Black. Then I want a buffalo check. And about approximately 1 inch wide. And a white. And I'm using felt. It doesn't cost much. Even, I believe Walmart. Yeah, Walmart does carry. It's like $1/4. So you might need 1 or 2 squares of each. And you can get the buffalo check material just about anywhere. You can get material. Walmart carries that. Joann's, Michael's. Now I'm just repeating this process. And making my ends meet. This is once you get the, what do you call it? The material cut, it's all downhill from there, ladies. Okay. I'm trying to see if I'm doing this right. Black. White. No, black. Buffalo check. And I showed you how to do the pumpkin, so that's a 5x5 square. 5x5 square. And all I'm doing is folding these in half. These are 8 inches long. Good. 8 inches long. And it doesn't have to be exact. These are not, trust me, these are not exactly 1 inch bar. They're uneven, but they're going to look cohesive. You'll see. I like doing this garland. It's a pretty garland. I've done it for Easter too. I made Easter bunnies one year. I've never used, I was even thinking, because I have the pumpkins last year from the wooden pumpkins. Okay, so, as you can see, it's growing. It doesn't take much, see? See how it's starting to look nice? Does anyone know what she's making? I'm making a garland. Christina? Hello, Donna. What am I looking for? Is it a book with pop-up Don? No, it's them toys that you put, like, your finger in them. Bernadette's looking for them. Like, a lot of my people might see me do this before. So it's black. It's buffalo check. I am making a garland that's going to hang up out of Dollar Tree felt, out of Dollar Tree material, and Dollar Tree pumpkins. That's what I'm doing. Somebody didn't know what I was doing. I'm trying to simplify it. They are 8 inches in length and approximately 1 inch wide. And it's not hard. The hardest part of this is cutting the darn material. But if you got one of them rotary cutters and one of these boards, it's good. They do help. So see how it's building up as I have my glue gun over here. And I'm not going to do just all blacks and whites. See? So it's coming along. And it will slide. It will slide. Because I want it to. I will be looking, Bev. Yeah, she needs one for her grandson. And I told her if I could find it, I will definitely let her know. Because I do go to a lot of Dollar Trees. I'm waiting because the one manager said that they're getting Halloween in already. Black, buffalo check, and white. And yes, that's Angel crying again, ladies. That's because Erin is eating and she wants some.
I'm not feeding her. I'm just not
And she is being a brat, her usual self. You might even hear her stamp her feet tonight. She throws tantrums. She throws tantrums. She's a brat. I don't know how else to say it. She's spoiled.
She's loved.
Oh, she's loved? Is that what it is?
That's my girlfriend.
So that's all I'm doing, repeating this process over and over until I get the length. And this, like I said, I use some of this. This Dollar Tree felt is really good for projects like this, and there's a lot of it. But if you can't find the Dollar Tree, use Walmart's. It's no big deal. And Walmart's got buffalo checks. If you can't find the little pumpkins, I'm sure they're not hard to find. They're not hard to find, the little pumpkins. Hello, Susan. Hello, Kim. Barry's here tonight. Yep, Barry's in the house. And all I'm doing is alternating. And I'm going to add the pumpkins, and I'm going to add something else. Because I like color with the black and white. It gets to be too black and white. But I wanted something for fall to hang back over here. So that is why I did this. And I figured everybody can get... Oh, what is this stuff called? Everybody can get the felt. And everybody can get the buffalo checks. And you can get the pumpkins. More than likely, they're in the floral section. If you look in the floral section, that's where they'll be. I'm trying to get a glue stick. The bag is not cooperating tonight. The bag is not cooperating. It's being like Angel, a brat. So all I'm doing is alternating. I'm going to fold this up actually, because I want it longer. And I hope I'm not boring you. That's not my intent. I like that Donna Doloff, a black cat. Thank you, Carol, for that. Thank you for the sprinkles, spreading the love, spreading the peanut. I don't know what I'm allowed to say this week, what I'm not allowed to say. It's a Facebook thing. I did apply for the texting. I am getting text alerts. But I have to wait until the company gets back. As soon as the company gets back, I will post it to my page and let you know. This way, when I go live, I'll be sending out text. If you're interested, you can sign up. And it just makes life easier. So I am getting that. I did contact the company, but they have to verify that I have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and whatever else I'm going to use it on. So I have to wait till that process is over. Apparently it's a big thing. I don't know. Yes, I have to pay for it, but such is life. Black. Buffalo check. Probably saying this lady's crazy. But it comes out really cute. Well, my rabbit one did. I haven't done one in a while. I want to do one with seahorses, but not this type. Not with the felt. I have another idea. I haven't found what I'm looking for yet, but I will. A coastal one. But I figured I'd do this. Because this looks pretty up. I gave the last one I made away. One of the ladies wanted it. It was an Easter one. PJ. PJ got it. Her name was PJ. So I sent it to her. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I think that I can always add more of. And I showed you how to do the pumpkin. I made the little pumpkins, buffalo pumpkins. They're not hard. I think I will glue mine at the top so that the wind will blow them. Oh, okay. Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I'm leaving this in the house. I'm going to put it up here. So, life is good. It's good for me the way I'm doing it, but you can do whatever you want. Be creative. All it is felt. To make the pumpkin, all I used was a 5x5 square. I made a hole. These are foam pumpkins. They're not hard. Stuffed it in there. Got an old stick. Stuffed that in there, and life is good. I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to add the pumpkins. It's not that hard, and I apologize, I'm not reading comments tonight. You're from Alabama? Why, thank you. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Sheila. So, and all I'm using is twine. That's all I'm using. It's Dollar Tree twine to hang this up. That's all I'm going to do. That's it. I'm going to do one more, then we'll put some pumpkins on, because I know I got to be getting monotonous. And I apologize, but this is how you make this. The hardest part is cutting the material. Seriously. And I cut it in 8 inches long, 1 inch wide. That's how I did it. You can make it as big or as long as you want, but this is what suits me. You can do it 6 inches and 1 inch, 2 inch. You can make it bigger, smaller. This is just to give you basically a visual. This is how I like doing them. And this whole garland probably cost me $4, including the felt and the pumpkins. The one at Michael's was $29.99 or $24. You can even add your burlap. You don't have to do what I did. I'm not a burlap lover. I don't like working with it because of the fibers, so I don't use it that often. And when I do, I use a mass. So you see how fast I got, and this is pretty long. So see, this is what you're going to end up with. Except this one doesn't want to behave. And all this is felt material. Okay? That's all it is. But when it gets hung up, it's going to be pretty. And that's why I leave it so I can... I like make a loop so you can move it. Hello, Chris. I popped on to say hello. Crazy here. No. Oh. Prayers, Barbara. Prayers, prayers, prayers. And I showed you how to make these things. So now my next thing is how am I going to get these pumpkins on? So, what I figured I'm doing is I'm just going to make a loop in the back, glue it to the back, and hang them up. I got to cut this because I got lots more material here. I don't want to bore you. And this is just me. I'm going to cut this approximately 4 inches. Approximately 8 inches. But I want to make it 4. Now you can either wrap it around your little stem or you can do it in the back. Me, I'm doing it in the back because I'm going to tie these on. So that's what I'm doing. You can do whatever you want to do. And I need my tool because I'm not getting burnt tonight. I've been pretty good with the glue gun lately. I should shut my mouth while I'm ahead. I might jinx myself. I've been known to get burnt before. And it's not pleasant. Why, thank you, Carmen. I am watching you and watching Alligators Hunters on TV. Oh, you like that show, Alligator Hunters? I seen it. So all I did was do this in the back. That's all I did. And I'm going to let that... I have 6 of these. I used 2 bushes. Like I said, I'm thinking about 8 inches. These aren't hard. Trust me, these aren't hard. You can always cut them, too. Now what I'm going to do is put a spot of glue. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to put a loop in the back. I'm using one of my makeup section. This is a silicone, and I'm holding it down. Oh, thank you, Carmen. I appreciate that. And Dawn is on here tonight. My girlfriend. Not my girlfriend. That's Barry's girlfriend. That's Barry's girlfriend. So that's how I'm putting my pumpkins. You can put them on any way you want. I just figured I'd show you. I'm going to try and get some of these on. And I'm going to glue. I want to add some color. Because to me this has no color. I need that pop of color. I don't know about you, but I do. And to make these, like I said, I used the small Dollar Tree ones. Hello, Sandy. How are you tonight? Tammy, thanks for joining in. So see, hopefully they'll just stand... Whoop, I might have to wrap it around the stem a little bit. Live and learn. That's what we're going to do tonight. Like I said, I never made this type of pumpkin garland, so we're all learning together, ladies. I'll make it work. I will definitely make it work. So, yep. All I'm doing is putting a dab of glue back here. And these are the foam pumpkins in the floral section. They should be easy to get if your florals are in, if you got your florals in. Your fall florals, I should say. And that's a stick. That's all that is a cute little stick that I picked up off the ground. I like using things I have. Is the buffalo check? No, it's material. Dollar Tree had it last year and I brought a load of it. It's this. It's from Crafter's Square. It's from Crafter's Square. It's just material. The rest, the black and white, is felt. The black and white is felt. Dollar Tree does have felt. And their felt is like, I don't know how many yards are in there. But they're in there. I don't know approximately the length. I'll show you the pumpkins again. She being bad?
No, I can't tell if she wants to go outside or she's just... No, she's just stalking.
Yeah, she's stalking.
She's like, it's time for you to eat again, huh?
She's being a stalker.
She stalked the snack.
Yeah, the pumpkins are from Dollar Tree. I'll show you to you. Let me get one more done here. That's all I did. I used 2 stems. They're actually these things. They're foam. I used a 5x5 square and the end of a paintbrush to shove it down. So if you missed that, that's how I did it. A 5x5 square fits perfectly. I tried a 4x4, it didn't work. I had to use a 5x5 square. But you can do it in any material. I was actually going to do the pumpkins in a sunflower material that Dollar Tree had. I'm getting out all my old fall decor. The only thing I brought this year was the pumpkins. That's all I brought. And if it doesn't hang right, I'll wrap it around the stem. I'll make it work. Yeah, the black and white is felt. Yeah, the black and white is felt. The black and white is felt. That's all it is. It's felt. That's all it is felt. This I brought last year. That's why I'm telling you, it will probably come out this year. So be on the look. Like today, I posted a video of the cutting boards and the sprigs that Dollar Tree has. And I made pumpkin sitters. So I'm trying to show you. So I'm learning how to edit videos. So I'm trying to basically show you what to look for. These are older videos. Let me get this out. Older videos that I had done last year. So this way, if you go to the Dollar Tree, you're one up on other people that don't watch. This way, if you want to make your decor, you know what you need and what you don't need. So that's why I'm trying to repurpose some of my older videos. Because I have a lot of older videos, trust me. So I'm just trying to show you in case you wanted to make something for fall that everybody could make. Like the cutting boards are very easy to get mostly. And they're the bamboo cutting boards that I used today. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to tie these in, hopefully. So if you see, and I don't answer you, more than likely it's an old live. So I'm just tying these in. I can cut these off later. And you can hang them. You can do whatever you want. I only did 6, which is fine. So I'm going to go in between like the black and the white just to break up that monotony. And if I don't like it, I'm just tying this on. I can change it. I can cut these. These are not hard to make. And they're very inexpensive because you're using, number 1, Dollar Tree items. Number 2, you're using stuff that's easily found. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm finding that a lot of you ladies cannot get certain things. So I'm trying to do crafts that are readily available. Like you can get the felt at Walmart if your Dollar Tree doesn't have it. I'm sure Walmart probably has little pumpkins. And buffalo check material, I know you can get at Walmart. So I'm trying to like do crafts that you guys can find, like materials and stuff. And I'm going in between the white and the black to break up the white and the black. And I don't want to cut these because I'm going to put this on behind me. So I want to make sure that it's going to be the right length and they hang right. So I'm just going to give you an idea and lift this up. So see how the pumpkins are now? Now the pumpkins are hanging up. But to me, it still needs a pop of color. So you can, Erin had brought me sunflowers, a big bag of sunflowers. I'm going to show you what a little bit of color does. And she brought me these. But I'm sure Dollar Tree has sunflowers and Walmart has sunflowers, so you can go and get them. I'm just cutting the ends off. And in between the black and the white, what I'm going to do is add just a tad of glue. And save your leaves, your greenery. So all I'm doing in between the black and the white is I'm adding these cute little sunflowers. That's all I'm doing. It's nothing, it's not hard. I'm just cutting these stems off. And I'm just going to glue them down. And just a little bit of color. I'm going to show you the difference. What a little pop of color can do. And I'm just doing it in between the black and the white. And I'm holding it down. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Samantha. Tried multiple ties. I hate when it happens. What happens? Hello, Teresa. Happy to be here. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you for joining us. I'm not really paying attention because when I work with a glue gun, I've gotten burnt so many times yapping. So if I don't pay attention to you, and I don't say hello to you, it's because I like my fingers. It doesn't mean anything personal. I will get back to you. I try and answer everybody's questions and do the best I can. But I'm just going to show you what a little bit of color does. Like, I love buffalo checks and black and whites. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not cutting this because I want to make this sure this is proportion. So I'm not going to cut them off. But I just wanted to show you how quick you could do this. The hardest part is cutting these darn strips. Seriously. That's all it is cutting the darn strips. Oh, thank you, Melinda. That's so kind. I'm trying to become a supporter, but having trouble with my password. I'm sorry to hear that, Teresa, but thank you for supporting me. Yes, when you support me, what I do is, number one, I appreciate you greatly. Number two, I have to get in and figure out how to do something special for you supporters. So I'm working on that too. I am tech savvy, but I have to break down my technological skills because I get overwhelmed. But you supporters, I want to thank you from my bottom of my heart. Come on, glue gun. Okay, what's going on? Did I shut it off? Did I pull it out? Yep, looks like I pulled it out. So we might have to look for, yeah, it's on now. It's alright, it'll heat up. We can BS for 5 seconds. Needs to heat up. I pulled the darn thing out, yapping. See if I don't pay attention. Yeah, the flowers make it pop. Definitely, Teresa. Definitely make it pop. That's what I'm saying. The black and white gets overwhelming. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to be too much. So you need to break up. I need to break up that color. Because when I want to do something, I want to make it happy. So I'm waiting for that to heat up. In the meantime, and all this is felt. This is felt and material. It doesn't take much. They are cutting 8-inch strips. But see how pretty now? I mean, standing back. Now it makes you smile, doesn't it? Seriously. The black and white, see how boring it is? It just looks black and white. But with this little pop of color, that's all you need. And it don't have to be sunflowers. It can be mums. It can be whatever makes you happy. Matter of fact, when I went back in the Dollar Tree, I got the orange pumpkins. They have beautiful white ones. Seriously, beautiful white ones like this. All you have to do is make a hole and put a stem in. And you could do oranges. You could do, you know, the checks. You could do, like, different kinds. The white ones are beautiful. I didn't find them. I seen them at one Dollar Tree. Let me tell you, had I found them, I wouldn't have buffalo checked. They were beautiful. And they have a real pretty stem to them. So this is what I use. They're just mini foam pumpkins. You get 3 to a thing. But the white ones are beautiful. When I tell you, seriously, they're pretty. They're very pretty. They're very, they don't look Dollar Tree. You know what I mean? Not that I'm knocking Dollar Tree. It just doesn't look like something that came from... They're very pretty, the white ones. So if you see the white ones, grab them. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. But that's all it took. What I did, I used a 5-inch square, and I basically I made a hole in the pumpkin. Then I tucked the material in there with this. This is a paintbrush. And then I got a stick. I put glue in there and put the stick in there, and that's it. You're done. But I just wrap these. But they don't have to be done in buffalo check. If you like the fall colors, do the fall colors. But again, the black and white gets to be, it just gets to be too boring. I like a little pop of color. I had the sunflowers, but this would be beautiful in orange. Seriously. You can do this in any color. You don't need black and white or buffalo check. Whatever material you have on hand, you can use. You can do your pumpkins like that, too. You can do your pumpkins. You can do them in fall colors. Like I said, they have the black and white. Oh, my Lord. I mean, the white pumpkins, they're beautiful. Seriously. Had I seen them, I had already brought these. I wouldn't have brought these. I would have brought the white ones and just did the white ones. Because they were pretty. They were very pretty. And again, I'm putting up older videos. I'm learning how to get the voices out. I'm trying to edit them. But I'm trying to give you an idea to grab the stuff what you need. Like even at Christmas time, like I did these awesome buffalo check reindeers. And you wouldn't believe how I did them. But I'm trying to repurpose them so that you guys get a heads up to what to buy at the store in case you want to make this, because it's out there now. Because Thanksgiving's coming. And this banner here will take you into Thanksgiving. Even if you do it in the fall colors, this banner here will take you into Thanksgiving. Seriously. And so it's worth the time and energy. Look. See how pretty it looks now? Before, that black and white, sometimes it just, see how boring, I gotta put one down here. See how boring it looks? Now you got your little mini pumpkins, and it's gonna make you smile. See what I'm saying? So, don't be afraid of color. A lot of people are afraid of color. Don't be afraid of color. Color is your friend. Color is your friend. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate it. What size is the strip? The strip I cut, hold on, 8 inches in length and approximately 1 inch in width. And then all I did, now Dollar Tree, they don't have the material. Now if you have a better material that's got double printed, then you don't have to worry about it. But all you do is loop it. That's it. That's all you do. And you can do it in any color you want. Any color you want. And then the felt, I cut the same way. And I used the Dollar Tree felt. And this, like I said, these were left over from last year. So, all I did was cut them in 8-inch strips. 1 inch in width. And with the pumpkins, I made a 5-inch by 5-inch square. And, hold on. I don't know if I have another one. Because I probably won't use it. I pulled these off, see? And all I did was, I had a 5-inch square. And these are foam. And I just took my paintbrush edge and I just kind of like pushed it in there and formed a hole. That's all I did. See? I created a hole. Let me see something. I knew I had extra material that I cut. Okay. See, 4-inch don't work, but I cut a 5-inch by 5-inch. I tried. And all I did, let me put you down so you see this. To make the pumpkins, that is. Now this one, that's why I went an inch bigger, trust me. Sometimes you got to figure out your stuff. Now all I'm doing is tucking. And you'll see this one doesn't work. That's why I went an inch bigger. So all I'm doing is tucking. That's it. This is the 4-inch. I'm tucking and I'm just using this. I'm not even using glue. So you see why I went with the 5-inch? That's what you end up. But you just tuck. And then I cut an old stick. And I'm sorry I'm repeating, but a lot of people come in and out at different times. So they're curious. So I took an old stick. They want to know what I did. So I took an old stick. This is just a stick. And then I cut it approximately a 1/2 inch. Like this. With my scissors. I love these scissors. These are Dollar Tree too. And then I just put a dab of glue in there to make sure. And then I created a pumpkin, see? That's all I did. But make sure your square is 5 inches. 5 inches by 5 inches, because 4 inches don't work. And all you do is create that little hole. That's it. It's a very simple process. And then the strips, 8 inches long, 1 inch in width. And you can make them in any color. And everything's from Dollar Tree. And then I used jute. That's it. I was at activity for Annie would be great at it. An activity director? I don't think so. My nails are so bad. That's because I craft and paint and the glue gets stuck to them and that's why I normally don't paint my nails, because it's a waste of time for me, basically. But anyway, I would make a great yeah, okay. But anyway, that's why I like to repeat myself. I'm sorry. You never saw them. Charlotte said, I never saw it. No, it's common. Trust me. They have them in squares now, Charlotte, so be prepared. They're actually getting rid of these round things, and they're coming in squares. I've seen them coming out. But they do have it. This is Crafter Square. You just got to know where to look. They have the yarn. It depends on the Dollar Tree. It depends on the Dollar Tree. Yeah, it's not hard. You're welcome, Teresa. See, when you come in the beginning and I show you, then people might come in the middle. So I try and repeat the process. I know a lot of other people don't do that, but that's just the way I do things because I don't want to miss things. I'm nosy too, for God's sakes. You know that just by going to the Dollar Tree with me. So when I repeat the process, it helps. And even sometimes people that come in and first, they didn't grasp the concept of what I'm trying to do and show. So sometimes they're writing down stuff and say, oh, I missed that. I got to go back and watch a replay. Well, now you don't have to. So that's why I do that. I would be a great window valance. You can do, you can use this on your fireplace. You can use this, on a window valance. You can use it on top of a hutch. I'm going to use it. Matter of fact, I have to drop this shelf a little bit, and I'll show you how I hang it. You can hang it on your china closets. You can hang it in your kitchen. Whatever makes you happy. You could do one for your bathroom window too. So it's not that expensive to make. Like I said, the whole thing might have cost me $4, $4 or $5, because I used this already, and I used this. You can see I used it, and I got plenty of felt left, so I might have used a quarter's worth of felt. So it's 50, and then the sunflowers. You can use any flowers. You don't have to do what I do. But I thought you would like to see this. Instead of spending $29.95 at a high-end store, you can make your own for about $5. So hopefully I taught you something tonight, because I love my buffalo checks and I love fall. And I got a great one coming up if I can get the material that I want with seahorses. I want to make a coastal one, and I'm still looking for my driftwood. How long is your garland string? It depends. Depends where you're going to mine's probably, I would say 4 foot. But it depends where you're going to the best thing you could do, if you got a double window, measure across, and then measure your twine, and then add 6 inches, add a foot. Because you don't want it exact, because this way if you want to swag it, do you understand what I'm saying? If you want to swag it, it's going to take that. So if you make it exact, it's going to be tight. And sometimes you don't want to do that. So I would measure. You know?
It turned out nice.
Yeah, it did turn out nice.
Yeah, I'm a walking soak.
Alright. Love you. I'll come up. Barry's going to bed. But, I hope I do. Prayers, Pat. I hope your surgery. But it's very simple, and you don't have to make it with buffalo checks. I got this one. I think Rita sent. This would be really, think about this. Hold on. I think Rita sent me these last year. But this type, this type, wouldn't that be pretty? Like in a banner, and then get like a, seriously. Take these colors. Oh my God. Fall, perfect. Like if you like these colors. And then get 2 solids. You can get like a brown, like this color brown next to it. And then a real pretty gold. And then pick your own flowers. But do what makes you happy. The felt is very reasonable. Very, very reasonable. The pumpkins are very, very, they're 3 for $1. Do you know what I'm saying? I spent $2 on the pumpkins. You don't have to do buffalo checks. You could do whatever material. Could you see this wrapped on a pumpkin? That would be beautiful. You could do it in oranges. You could do whatever you want. Just make it your own. I just try and give you ideas and inspire you. Yeah, pretty fall colors. You're having Teresa. Say a prayer for Teresa. I like to explain things the way I would like to. Like, I get a lot of comments, oh, you're going too slow, you're doing this. You know what? You're not my people. Get off the page. Seriously. And I don't mean to be rude, but a lot of people grasp things. Okay, perfect example. Sometimes with technology, I have to go back and do it. It's just the way I learn. But in order to reach everybody, you have to teach everybody to reach them. Do you know what I'm saying? Some crafters go so darn fast you can't see what they're doing. I've watched some. And you're like, okay, then you got to go back. I'm not about that. I rather teach this, and this way, it's easy, it's one and done. I'm serious. They go so darn fast, don't they? They go so darn fast. They really do. They go so fast. And then they don't explain anything to you. And then people come in at different intervals. Sometimes people are putting their kids to bed. Sometimes people are just finishing up their dinner. So I repeat it. Yeah, prayers for... I'm excellent. Sometimes I am. Don't ask Barry. But hopefully you guys will share what you do. But I make banners like this all the time because, number 1, they're inexpensive. Number 2, they're fun. Number 3, they're very creative. You don't have to use felt. You can use all material. You can use whatever you got around the house, personally. You can use an old pillowcase. An old pillowcase is material. Think. If you got, you know, that old pillowcase that's got stains on the one side, use it. You can use a tablecloth. You'd be surprised what you can come up with. I like to hear the stories. My notifications stopped coming through last night and tonight. Debbie, I'm getting a text alert. I'm working with the company. They're supposed to get a hold of me within the next 72 hours, so we'll see. See how it works. I'm a little bit leery of technology, so this should be a good one. But I'm going to do it. I made a commitment to use guys, and I'm going to do it. So hopefully I'll get my text alerts real soon. You've had one before? Had to put a stent. Oh, okay. You got a stent? Thank God. That's what Barry had. That would have saved him from all that trouble, that one little stent. He was in the hospital for 6 months, so yeah, get the stent. Oh, God, yes. After I seen what he went through, seriously, get the stent. Get the stent. Yep, definitely keep you in your prayers. All right, ladies, I hope I taught you something. I hope I inspired you to do something. But I seen that. I could not believe it was like 20, even at half off. You're still beating the budget. So and I was even thinking, seeing the pumpkins, I was even thinking of taking these green leaves, because I had green leaves left over, and just putting a little bit of greenery on these pumpkins, just to give it that, because you can't see it. So I might do that, so don't be surprised if you've seen green leaves. I'll cut these down and make little pumpkin leaves, because I don't like throwing my greenery away, because I use it all year. Do you know what I'm saying? I have a stent in your heart. Do you, Sandy? Aw, thank you. Barbie, you have a blessed evening. You just have a blessed day, and thank you for joining in. I greatly appreciate it. It's been my pleasure. So stay well, stay healthy, and stay crafting. And I'm going to try and keep teaching you these different crafts that I know. But use things around your house and do things that make you smile. Like, I knew this black and white. To me, it just needed that pot. Don't be afraid of color. Serious, don't be afraid of color. You have a blessed night too, Valerie. Lois, you have a good night. Lee, thank you very much. Night, Paula. And God bless you too. God bless you, ladies, and thank you for joining in. I'll talk to you later, God willing, tomorrow. Enjoy your evening.